Welcome to the MATLAB tutorial. This is chapter 2, video 1, part 3. In this video, we'll be exploring more functions like rand function, sum function, min and max function, and round function. We'll also see that how we can generate a matrix by using different functions. So let's begin with the zero function. By using a zero function, we can create a matrix filled with zeros, and there is a function called ones which gives us matrix filled with 1. So how to create matrix is simple. We just need to use zeros and provide number of rows and columns of that matrix like this: zeros, 4 comma 5 in the brackets, and enter. And you can see that we have a zero matrix of 4 rows and 5 columns. And if I want to create a matrix with the same number of rows and columns, then I don't have to type same number twice like this. Here 3 will be considered as both rows and columns, and we don't have any other function to create matrix filled with same numbers like we just did with zeros and ones, but still we can create a matrix filled with 2 or 4 or any other number. You just need to simply use ones function again, but this time we'll add number in the matrix. For example, ones of 3 with the addition sign, and any number like 2, and we have the result, which is a matrix filled with number 3. Also, instead of a positive sign, you can use a multiplication sign like this, and press enter. Now we'll generate the matrix using rand function. Rand basically is a function in MATLAB in which we can create a matrix using arrays of random numbers. For example, let's take rand 5 by 6 and press enter. Here is the output of the rand function with the 5 by 6 matrix, all random values. But you can see that there are decimal numbers which we don't want to use in our matrix. So for that, we'll use another function called round, which will round up these values and give us the result in whole numbers. You just need to write the round function and the expression like this. So you can see that now every element is converted into a whole number. One thing about a random function is it generates different values every time we run this expression. So now let's create a big matrix with the random numbers. For example, this, and I want to know the smallest value in this matrix. First I need to declare the matrix in a variable. So okay, so if I want to know the smallest value of matrix X, I'll use min function for that, simply by just typing min of X like that. These values are the smallest in each column. I can also type min of X. The result shows the smallest value of every column. Now if you want to know the maximum value of a matrix, you are going to use max function, which is for the maximum values of any matrix. So try to check yourself for the maximum value of matrix X. There is a function called sum that gives the sum of each column, and we can write like this. Here we have the sum of each column. There are many functions in MATLAB. For now we'll stick to these only, and as our course proceeds we'll explore more. Make sure to practice these functions first.